Hi everybody, it's Kat again. This time around, I'm going to be giving you advice on making a list for GenCon. A packing list. If you can tell, I have been very thorough with my packing list. I love making packing lists because that way I can't forget anything. Because this has 2 pages and is not done yet. As you can see, there's a category, the things in that category, or a subcategory, and the things needed. The subcategories for mine happen to be for my costumes. There's the category of costumes, subcategory of the character, and then the necessities. For the clothing, keep in mind it's August in Indiana. We've had 90s already this week alone, and it's only Tuesday, and it's May. Tomorrow is still May. We have not officially had summer yet, even though weather says yes we have. So try to bring shorts, comfortable things, and just in case, pack a pair or 2 of maybe jeans, trousers, etc., and maybe a sweater or a jacket because it can get really chilly. Let's face it, it's Indiana. We have weird weather. As in, it's last night alone, it stormed for an hour and a half or so without a single drop of rain. Yay, Indiana! It's so weird. If you're sleeping in a room with friends, they'll appreciate it if you pack some jammies. Because even if you are good friends, I don't want to see my guys' friends' junk. I love them very much, but I don't want to see it, so please, pack some jammies. For the costumes, again, I made a category and then the subcategory of the character and then continued on the list. Be very thorough with that because a costume piece is really, really, really difficult to replace on short notice, especially if you're at the convention already and need to sew it or bake it or whatever you need to do to it in order to make it. For shoes, wear something comfortable coming down maybe, or like flip-flops or house slippers or something. You're going to want tennis shoes. There's a lot of walking involved. It covers almost all of downtown Indianapolis, at least the Circle Center area, and that's a pretty large radius. I apologize for the mooing. I have Minecraft running. I just haven't gotten to turning it off. You're going to want a bag that can hold a lot of things. Like the bag of holding from thinkgeek.com is a wonderful, wonderful bag, and it's probably going to be my swag bag. Swag, as I love to make the acronym, is stuff we accumulate gaming. It's pretty effective for GenCon, that acronym actually. And the toiletries. These, for the love of everything sweet and clean, bring shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, body wash, etc. because there are 30,000 plus people projected to attend GenCon 2012. It's going to get hot and smelly, and close proximity is just ew. Wash, wear deodorant, and I will love you. And along those same lines, if you're bringing like shaving cream and razor, if you're traveling by air, be mindful of what you put in which bag, whether it's your carry-on or your checked luggage. I've had a friend detained for a little bit because she forgot to put her hair care products into her checked luggage and put it in her carry-on, and it exceeded the ounce limit. And I know this part is a little embarrassing, so if you want to skip ahead a little bit to find it, but ladies, bring your feminine hygiene products because you never know when it's going to start, when you're under a lot of stress, and GenCon can be a little stressful. And if you're traveling a distance, it can be stressful like it's still, and just surprise! And I get a lot of headaches, so I'm going to be bringing some like headache medication and to help take care of that. It's just Motrin. so it works for aches and pains and leg muscles and ouch. If you aren't used to, or even if you are used to Indiana pollen and stuff, you may want to bring allergy medication. Important thing, because we get a lot of pollen and things. It's gross. Harvest season may actually be a month early because everything has been growing at a rate of a month early. My mom's lilac bush bloomed an entire month early. Think about that. Lilacs don't like to bloom a month early. Tomatoes are coming up a month early. Strawberries came up a month early. Normally we could pick strawberries for my birthday. This year, not so much. As you can tell, I'm a little burnt. So bring some sunblock if you're going to be spending any amount outside. You don't want to be laying in bed wanting to go, why, please rub some aloe on me. Because it hurts. So keep mind sun sensitivity. Let's see what's else important. Just your standard issue toiletry things. You'll want to bring those. And this list can really work for any convention where there's anything, or any travel where you're going to be doing a lot of things. For GenCon especially, I like to bring pencils and pens because I always feel really, really bad if I take the Jam's pencils. Pencils are precious, especially in pencil paper games like D&D. There's a couple really cute indie games I got to try a few years ago. And pencils and pens are great with a handy dandy notebook. Blue's Clues reference there. For email addresses, phone numbers for texting or calling, Facebook information, things like that you want to, keep in contact with some of these nifty, weird people that you've met at GenCon. I'm bringing a sewing repair kit because I'm very careful about that. I don't like even really leaving the house without at least a little kit of a needle, some snippers that they're the little couple inches, real little snipper things that can just be slipped in a little bag or an Altoid tin, and some thread. Black and white's pretty good for just any and all repairs. And again, with the notebooks, you'll want to bring one or something or business cards to pass out for information. My group is going to be bringing reusable grocery bags because we'll be getting some grocery things this year. And if you're driving, it might be a good way to store some of your souvenirs and swag. Let's face it, you're going to collect a lot of things or buy a lot of things. This is a big vacation. And what else is camera? I took 300 plus pictures the last time I went. I really enjoy the costuming aspect, so I took a lot of pictures of that. I also really just enjoyed the picture taking because it's something I can get really passionate about. But camera's just really good to have. You can get a picture taken with a favorite character or a favorite event. Like the zombie walk is a great one for pictures. Or if they're having it this year, the Klingon jail. Yeah, Klingon jail. Who wants to get arrested? And just in general costumes. I mean, I got to take a picture with a couple different groups, and it was just so much fun. And you're going to want to bring batteries or chargeable batteries and your charger because you don't want it to die. That would bite. And you'd have to spend your precious GenCon money on batteries. That should be it. I'm going to be posting lists down here. So keep in mind that it is down there for a point of reference. You can add to it or subtract to it as needed. Thanks for listening to me babble. Have a good day.